potential and developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. Good. And what's your goal? Come to attention. About courtesy. Good job, guys. Hands out, feet together. 20 jumping jacks. You need to get them done in 10 seconds. Ready and go. Hurry, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Most of you finished with time to spare, so it was obviously too easy. Let's try it again. 20 jumping jacks in 8 seconds. Get ready. Get set and go. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. And push-up position for me. All right, to making sure you can see me, you're going to do a push-up and then a mountain climber, and that'll be 1. So if you're watching, I'm over here. I do 1 push-up, 1 mountain climber, and that counts as 1, 2, 3, just like so. So let's see, 15 of them, big number. Push-up, mountain climber, that's 1, 15 of them. You have to get all 15 done in 45 seconds. Here we go. Get ready. Get set. And go for it. 45 seconds. Let's see who can get them all done. Good. Looking good. The dog's just trying to do it with you, Logan. He's excited. You have 15 seconds left. Good. Most of us are finishing up. Looking good. And time. Go ahead and stand up for me, guys. Well done. All right, we're going to review your level 1 combinations. Sit towards your left side. Yeah! These are the combinations level 1 is currently working on. So starting with the first one, American Karate number 5. So that is your palm fade switch palm, number 5. Don't do it yet. You have to wait for me to say go. Number 5, ready and go. Palm fade switch palm. Yes, and turn. Number 5 on the other side. Same thing. That's still your palm fade switch palm. Let's see it. Ready and go. Outstanding. And turn. Moving on to number 6. Watch my hands closely because we did make this change, so we want to make sure we're all doing it right. Remember, as I do my jam, my palm, this hand stays on top the whole time. So then I do my switch round kick cover and my switch palm, grab, and kick. So that hand that starts on top stays on top the whole time. So you set towards your left. Number 6. Number 6. Ready and go. Good. Taking it slow to make sure you keep that hand on top. Well done. And turn. And I'll show it to you guys one more time on this side. Number 6 is your jam. Jam, palm, switch round kick cover, switch palm, grab, back leg round kick, and I'll set it back down behind me. Number 6. Ready and go. There you go. Looking good. Well done, everybody. Good. And turn. Moving on to number 7. This is the first one where you shoot your giant beam of lightning or fireball or whatever it is you want to shoot. Number 7 is your palm fade. Switch round kick cover. Jam. Palm. So let's see number 7. Ready and go. Outstanding. And turn. Number 7 on the other side now. Ready and go. Excellent. And turn. Last one, number 8, or this is our PU combination. So it starts off with your backhand parry, and then your front hand parry, and then palm, switch round kick cover, jam, palm. So you're just adding your parries and then doing number 7 without the fade. So number 8. Ready and go. Good. And turn. Number 8 on this side. Just when you guys are doing your jam, for now, you guys should aim one hand for the shoulder and other hand for the waist before you finish. So as you're stepping forward, this is about what we're looking for. Last one, number 8. Ready and go. Well done. And turn. All right, let's get through the rest of them. Karate combination. Working our way from the bottom to the top. Karate, number 1. Remember, these are offensive. Ready and go. Yes, and turn. Karate, number 2. Ready and go. This is your front punch, front kick, back punch. Yes, and turn. Karate, number 3. Ready, go. Good, and turn. Karate, number 4. Ready, go. Almost, Leah. Just make sure that front kick is a back leg front kick. And hands off feet together. 10 jumping jacks. Ready and go. You have 4 seconds. You have 3 seconds. You have 2 seconds. You have 1 second. Still on karate. Karate combination number 5. Karate number 5. Ready and go. Good. And turn. Karate number 6. Ready and go. Good. And turn. Karate number 7. Ready, go. Good. Just make sure you're stepping all the way behind. That was your front punch, round kick, step behind, side kick, back punch. And turn. And number 8. Ready and go. And drop down push-up position. 10 mountain climbers. 10 mountain climbers. Ready and go. You have 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And stay back up. Well done, guys. Set towards your left side. Yeah. American karate now. American karate. Number 1. Ready, go. Good. And turn. On this side now. Number 2. Ready and go. It's the slide in double kick. Yes. Good. And turn. On the other side. Number 3. Number 3. Ready, go. Good. And turn. If you guys don't remember what the combination is or you get lost, just throw something so you're doing something at least. Number 4. Number 4. Ready and go. And reset. Go and jump back to relaxed position. And we already did American Karate 5 through 8. Those were the defensive ones. So remember, guys, we are testing next week. So for our high reds, those combinations that we just did, those are a requirement in order to move into level 3. So if you need to practice them, make sure you are working on them. And then same goes for everyone else. Just because you're in level 2 doesn't mean you should stop practicing level 1 stuff, because you still need level 1 to get into level 3 and then into black belt from then on. All right, here we go. Pick your hands up by your head. Feet are apart just like this. We're working on kicking with power. So I'm looking for strong, powerful kicks rather than placing our kicks. So whether we're doing a form or a combo, I can throw a really pretty kick and set it down. That's awesome, but taking it to the next level, it looks a lot better if I throw that same kick with power. So that's what you guys are going to be doing. So how this is going to work. You'll squat, and using power, you'll side kick. And then you'll do it on the other side, and you'll squat, and then you'll side kick and set it down. And that's 1. And then squat, kick, that's 2. Let's see 5 of them with the side kick. Making sure you're keeping your hands up and kicking with power. Go for it, guys. Good. Make sure you have the full chamber, pulling your knee in towards your stomach before you kick. And when you're done, you're just standing at relaxed position. Good. All right, and we're going to do one more involving our legs. You're going to do a squat, tuck, jump. So you're going to squat, and then you're going to jump out of it, trying to pull your knees into your chest. So I'm going to squat, and then I'll jump and tuck. And if I do it a little faster, it'll be squat, tuck, jump. And that'll be 1. Let's see 10 of these. And when you're done with all 10, you can just stand at relaxed position. Go for it, guys. The goal is to get your knees up to your chest when you jump out of it. Try to get both knees to your chest while you're doing it. Squat, tuck, jump. Yes. Working hard. I'll give you guys 15 more seconds to finish them up. And time. All right, you guys should have a paper near you that you did with Mr. Burton earlier where you wrote down some of the goals that you guys have and you're working on. So go ahead and grab that paper and something to write with. If you don't have that paper near you, go ahead and grab a piece of paper and something to write down and write down some of the goals that you guys have currently set for yourselves. If you don't have something to write with, then you guys can think about them and write them down later, but I'll give you guys about 90 seconds to grab some paper and write those goals down. Can you unmute Kat for me?
Yes, Princess Leia.
What if you don't know where your paper is?
Then grab a new paper and write the same goals down.
Okay.
Good question.
I just need some of these then.
Oh, will you unmute Galaxy Tabby, I guess, as well?
Charlie.
Yes, Miss Charlie. Charlie, did you have a question?
What kind of paper is?
What was that?
What kind of paper is it?
It's just a regular sheet of paper. So it's not like a Mile High Karate one. Just any kind of regular paper is fine. So go ahead and grab that piece of paper and write down some goals. That'll work just fine, Miss Charlie. Go ahead and write down 3 goals if you didn't do it already last week.
So your martial arts goal, your school goal, and your personal goal, something that you want to do on your own. Or something that really only benefits you.
All right.
Good. And again, about 30 more seconds. Write down 1 martial arts goal, 1 school goal, and 1 goal that will benefit you. And this is if you haven't done it already. If you already have them written down, just keep the one you already have with you. "15 seconds. All right, moving on. So what you guys are doing today, you should have those 3 goals. Just like we've been talking about, we are setting ourselves up to continue on with our long-term goals, or we're trying to teach ourselves how to stay motivated for those goals. And again, the best way to stay motivated for those goals is to think of the outcomes that will come from you accomplishing those goals. So you're going to write down as many benefits that you'll get out of each goal. So you're going to write down the benefits for accomplishing each of the 3 goals, and you're going to write down as many benefits as you can think of for each of those goals. And I'll give you guys about 90 seconds, a minute and a half. So go ahead and write down the benefits for all those goals. What will you get out of doing those goals? And again, you should have 1 school-related goal, 1 martial arts-related goal, and 1 goal that will affect you and not the people around you. So 1 personal goal. And then you need to write down the benefits for achieving each of those goals.
The phone starts ringing. Take it. I'll take over. Oh. Oh.
Good. You guys have about 1 more minute left. Writing down as many benefits for all 3 of them as you guys can think of.
No.
All right, and that's all we have time for. So, the purpose of this, you're going to have bad days, you're going to have bad weeks, whatever it is, you're going to end up going through a day where you're doing something that you really don't want to, or you really don't want to put in the work necessary to achieve your goal. Well, you should never give up on a long-term goal based on how you're feeling in that very moment. And that is the purpose of doing this. You should be writing down the benefits of achieving those long-term goals. So whenever you feel like giving up on that goal because you're having a bad day or a bad week or whatever it is, you can look at those benefits and that can help remind you why it is you're working so hard to achieve that goal. So it's always good to have that paper taped up on your wall in your room or put somewhere where you can see it at least once every day. Or you can write a new one and make it look more pretty, and you can highlight all the benefits, whatever. You just want to make sure it's somewhere where you can see it so you remind yourself why it is you're working super hard for what it is you're working for. All right, go ahead and set your papers and your pencils and pens or markers or whatever you use off to the side. We will review your combos. All right. Step towards the left side, yeah. American Taekwondo number 5. Remember, these are lateral combinations. So, what this means, if I'm set to my side, my belly button is facing the camera, you guys should be attacking the camera if it's towards your belly button. So my front foot will step away from the camera, and I'll throw my combo at the camera. So from here, go ahead and set towards your left, just like so. Tap your front foot, take your front foot, move it behind you and set towards the camera. Boom, that is your lateral movement. Go ahead and put your foot back. One more time, take that front foot, step back, so you set at the camera. Good, so whenever we say lateral, that's what we're looking for. So we'll reset. So number 5 starts with a lateral ridge hand. So take that step back, ridge hand at the camera. Boom, just like that. Throw a hook kick, a back fist, and a back fist, backhand ridge hand. Sorry. Hoya. Boom, that's all of number 5. So go ahead and reset. And do it again. Lateral ridge hand. Hook kick. Back fist. Ridge hand. And reset. Okay, that's it. Number 5 on your own. Lateral ridge hand, hook kick, back fist, ridge hand. Ready? And go for it. Good, and reset, so you're set towards your left again. One more time on this side. Ready and go. Good, and turn. So now you're set towards your right. Same thing. Your new front leg steps behind you, so you're set at the camera. Ridge hand, hook kick, back fist, ridge hand. Let's see number 5. Ready and go. Well done. And step back towards your right. One more time on this side, and then we'll move on to number 6. Number 5, one more time. Ready and go. Good job, guys. And turn. All right, moving on to number 6. The lateral is the same, but the rest of the combination is different. So doing it with me at first. Do your lateral. So you did your step. Okay, after this, I throw my round kick, my back fist, my back punch, my ridge hand, and my round kick. So this is the one where you start and end with the round kick. So one more time, doing it with me this time. Show me your lateral step. And then your round kick. And your back fist. Back punch. Ridge hand. Round kick. Good. And your step back towards your left. And on your own now, number 6, lateral round kick, back fist, back punch, ridge hand, round kick. Ready and go. Good. And towards your left again, one more time on the left side. Ready, Landon? Make sure you're set. Yes, ready and go. Uh-huh. Good. And turn. So now you're set towards your right. Same thing. Lateral round kick, back fist, back punch, ridge hand, round kick. Ready and go. Good. And step back towards your right. One more time on this side. Ready and go. There you go. There you go. And turn. All right, moving on to number 7. This is your song. So it's round side, reverse side. Back leg round, back punch. So you're doing it to the song. So it's a front leg, round kick, side kick, reverse side kick, back leg round kick, back punch. So I'll show it to you once. I'm set right here towards my left. I do my round kick, side kick, followed by my reverse side kick, my back leg round kick, and my back punch. So you guys will do it once with me, and then you'll do it on your own. So set towards your left. Let's see your round kick, side kick. Round kick, side kick. Ready and go. Yes, your reverse side kick. Good. Your back leg round kick. And your back punch. And reset. Sit towards your left again. So, yeah.
So some of you guys might not know these if you're low reds or high blues. Don't worry too much about them. Just do the American Taekwondo 5 through 7, whichever combinations you do not know. High red, however, you should know all of these.
And number 7, ready, and go for it. Good. And for those of you who aren't high reds, your number 7 was the fade ridge, hook kick, back punch. Number 7. Ready and go. Yes, there you go. And turn. Number 7 on the other side again for our non-high redders. Fade ridge, hook kick, back punch. Ready and go. I'm not sure either's going to be ready for this. This was almost present. And turn. Okay, number 8. This is your fade, side kick, hook kick, round kick, front punch, back punch. So you got to get the fade into the side kick, followed by the hook round, front punch, back punch. You should be able to throw all 3 kicks without setting your leg down. Number 8. Ready and go. Good. Well, good chambers, everybody. That was actually pretty well done. And turn. Number 8 on the other side. Your chambers were really good on the left side, so let's see if they're just as good on the right side. Side, hook round, front punch, back punch. Ready and go. Good. And turn. All right, we're going to run through them all one more time. This time you don't get any help from me. I'm just going to say the number and go, like you'll be doing when you're testing. So you're set towards your left. American Taekwondo, number 5. Ready, go. Good. And turn. Number 5 on the other side. Ready, go. Good. And turn. Number 6, American Taekwondo, number 6. Ready, go. And turn. Number 6 on the other side now. Ready and go. Good. And turn. Now number 7. Number 7. Ready, go. And turn. Number 7 on the other side. Ready, go. Good. And turn. Last one, number 8. Number 8. Make sure you get all 3 of them with their proper chambers without setting them on the ground. Ready and go. Good. And turn. Number 8 on the other side. Go for it.
Cat, we can still see you.
Good job, guys. Go ahead and take a seat so long as we can still see you, or scooch in closer with your hands behind your back. And again, if you're sitting, you got to make sure it's still crisscross karate sauce with your backs up straight. Yes. Okay. So we've been talking a lot about respect over the last couple of weeks. So moving on with our respect, we have to remember that just knowing to be respectful isn't enough, and just showing my respect once every now and again isn't enough. I have to make sure that I am consistently showing respect to everybody around me. So respect is extremely important, especially as you're getting closer and closer to your black belt. You won't be able to earn a black belt unless you are consistently showing respect to the people around you. So if you go into your classroom for the first day and you shake your teacher's hand and you're super respectful, you use your polite greeting, and then you leave, and you come back the next day and you're acting absolutely crazy, you're not showing any respect, you're just doing whatever you want, it doesn't matter that you were respectful that first day. Now they don't see you as a respectful person anymore. They see you as the bratty person because you were out of control. So showing respect once isn't enough. You have to be consistently showing respect over time to remain known as that respectful, polite kid. And you can't pick and choose who you want to be respectful to. If you disagree with someone on something, or maybe you're not great friends with somebody, that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that you just get to be mean and mad at that person. You still need to treat that person with respect. So you're doing your best to show respect to everybody around you, and you have to do it on a consistent basis. That's one of the most important things when it comes to being a black belt. You have to be respectful. And you have a really good chance to practice that because you're stuck at your house with your parents, so you can really be practicing your respect with them, especially because they have to feed you all day and every day and give you everything you need. So the least you can do is show them some respect. Go stand back up, guys. Oh, yeah. All right, now we're really going to test your knowledge of the combinations as we get ready for testing next week. Sit towards the left side. Yeah. All right, your level 1 combinations that you're testing on are American Karate, 5 through 8. You're only going to get 1 chance to do it per side, just like you would if you're testing. So make sure you're focused and throwing the moves just like you would if you were testing. Logan, just be careful not to step back into your dog. All right, American Karate, number 5. Ready and go. Nailed it. Well done. And turn. American Karate, number 6. Remember the hand stays on top. Ready and go. Good. And turn. Number 7 on the other side now. Ready and go. Good. And turn. And number 8 on the other side now. Ready and go. Good. And turn. All right, doing your combinations, you'll do them once on both sides. I won't give you any help now. American Taekwondo, number 5. Ready and go. There it was. And turn. Number 5 on the other side. Ready and go. There we go. And turn. Number 6 now. Number 6. Ready, go. Good. And turn. Number 6 on the other side. Ready, go. Good. And turn. Number 7. Number 7. Ready, go.
Remember to keep your eyes on your target, not the camera.
Yes. And turn. Number 7. Ready, go. But they're watching each other. And turn. Number 8. Number 8. You're really showing off your technical skill and ability here. Ready and go.
How many take out here?
Good kicks, Leah. Well done. And turn. On the other side, number 8. Ready and go. Good. And turn. All right, last 2 things we're going to do to really make sure we have them down pat. I'm going to call them out, just those 4 combinations, in a random order. So you have to be prepared to do any combination facing any side, because I'm going to be calling them out randomly. And after that, we'll have your challenge for you. So we're set towards our left. American Taekwondo, number 7. Ready and go. Good. And turn. American Taekwondo, number 5. Ready, go. Good. And turn. American Taekwondo, number 8. Ready, go. Good. And turn. American Taekwondo, number 6. Ready, go. And turn. American Taekwondo, number 7. Ready, go. And turn. Number 8. Ready, go. I'm going to start giving you less and less time in between. And turn. Number 5. Ready, go. And turn. Number 6. Ready, go. And turn. Number 8. Ready, go. And this is the last one. And relax position. Good job, guys. Looking down pat. Now I'm going to give you your challenge mode. It's something that we've seen for the most part before. You're going to do 5, 6, 7, and 8 all in a row. So for the first 2, since they're laterals, when you finish the combination, you'll just reset back to the side. So if I'm doing it, and I'm here, and I do number 5, I'll do number 5 and reset into number 6. And then I'll do number 7. And then I'll do number 8, and then I'll be done. So the goal is to do 5, 6, 7, and 8 all in a row without stopping. Let's try it out. Sit towards the left side, yeah? 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. Let's see if you can do it without stopping. Ready and go. Good. Excellent. And turn. Well done, guys. Let's see it on this side. Same thing. Last one that we're going to do before we're done with class. 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 in a row. Again, without stopping is the goal. Ready and go.
Right now we're doing everything online, so it makes it very interesting, especially actually, now what this is so May 4th,
And when you're done, you can just stand in a relaxed position. Alrighty. Good job, everybody. So, we are out of time. Remember, testing is next week, so you will be testing on your form, Haran, and your combinations, American Taekwondo 5 through 8, as well as the current level 1 curriculum, which is Wanyo, and American Karate 5 through 8, that is those defensive combinations that we did at the start of class. So you are testing on all of that coming next week. Just because you're not here doesn't mean you can skip out on stripes. You do still need to have all of your stripes. So 2 gray stripes, 2 blue stripes, and a minimum of 6 attitude stripes. So if you're wondering whether or not you have those, take a picture of your belt and text it in and ask us if you're missing anything. If you did them and we have your stripes here and haven't sent them to you yet, that's okay. That counts as long as you have done them. So you guys need to make sure those are all done and set.
You should know what you're missing, though. So you definitely shouldn't be texting us asking what you need because you should know that by now.
So just making sure you guys have all your stripes. And other than that, that is it. Unless you're a high red belt, in which case you're testing on all of level 1 and all of level 2, including comma 1 and comma 2, in order to get into level 3. So if you're a red belt, now is a good time to start practicing everything. So when you're a high red belt, it's easier. If you're a high red belt now, you got to be making sure you're ready. Yes, Miss Cat.
What if you don't know comma 2, though?
What belt are you, Miss Cat? You're a red belt, correct?
I'm a solid red.
Yes, ma'am. So you'll learn comma 2 next cycle. There you go. Good question. All right. Other than that, that's it for me. Here we go, guys. Come to attention. Charlie, I'll get your question after. Bow courtesy. And position. Hands behind your backs. And black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. And ladder proposition. Sir, mile high karate is the best, sir. Asa. If you have a question and you're in Master Club, hang out for a second and raise your hand. If not, Master Club, you're dismissed. Leadership, grab your notebooks and pens. Miss Charlie, what is your question?
Miss Charlie, not Mr. Charlie.
Yeah.
1 second, Charlie.
Hang on, Charlie. Sorry, 1 second. She's in the top left. Okay, Miss Charlie, go for it.
So the only stripes on the left side of my belt is I'm missing 1 gray stripe, 1 blue stripe, 2 black stripes, and that's it.
Well, you should have gotten the black stripes. You're going to get the next black stripe when you're testing here. We're checking your card really quickly. Gotcha. So you need to make sure that you get your second gray and blue stripe done. You should be able to find those on the app. They are on the app, I believe, so make sure you check the app, and it'll be able to tell you those exact papers there.
Ask her if she ever retested.
Have
Sure.
you retested yet, by the way, Miss Charlie?
I have done my fitness testing, but I haven't tested yet.
Gotcha.
Not your new test, your retest.
A new test. I haven't done my new test yet.
Have you done your retest yet, though?
No,
Gotcha.
no, sir.
Okay, so then you're gonna hang out. We'll get you rocking on that real quick.
All right.
All right. Everybody else, make sure you have your thingies, doohickeys, and your things to write on. Landon, do you have a question? Yeah.
Can I
Hang
leave?
on. Let us unmute you real quick, Landon.
Can I leave?
No, ma'am, you cannot.
So just wait right there for a little bit, Charlie. Thank you, ma'am. Will you unmute Landon? Landon, what's your question?
Why are the stripes again?
You need 2 gray stripes, 2 blue stripes, and 6 attitude stripes. So you should have 2 gray ones and 2 blue ones on the left side of your belt, and the 6 attitude ones on the right side of your belt. Does that make sense, Mr. Landon?
Yes.
All righty. So, Miss Charlie, stay right there. Something's going to pop up on your screen, and when you see it, hit the accept button. Gotcha.
Just don't do anything. See, it's got some more questions.
All right.
All right, Charlie.
Okay. We are on. We have to move on. So you guys are on chapter 21 now. So write chapter 21 or just big bold letters, numbers, whatever they are, 21. Chapter 21. The law of legacy. The law of legacy. Legacy is spelt Legacy. The law of legacy. Legacy. The law of legacy. One more time, the law of legacy. And then under that, the little caption for the title, go ahead and write down. A leader's lasting value is measured by succession. A leader's lasting value is measured by succession. I'll say it 3 more times. A leader's lasting value is measured by succession. 2 more times. A leader's lasting value is measured by succession. Yeah, it looks like we all finished it. Okay, and then again, for some of us who are working on spelling, succession is spelt Succession. So, succession, when we're talking about succession, that means that it's the person who is going to take over your leadership position when you are gone. So in the times of kings and queens, there was a succession. So when the king left, he was succeeded by the prince who then became the king. So your succession or your successor is just whoever is going to take over after you leave. So your overall leadership ability, or how good of a leader you really were, is measured by how good the person is that replaces you, or how well you've trained your students or those under you. So go ahead and write down the number 1 for me. We're talking about succession, what it is, and why it's important to your leadership. Number 1, write down, know the legacy you want to leave. And know as in I know it. K-N-O-W. Know the legacy I want to leave. 2 more times. Know the legacy I want to leave. And 1 more time. Know the legacy I want to leave. So in other words, what this means, how do you want people to think of you? After you're gone and you're doing something else, or you've moved on, or whatever it is, how do you want people to remember you? When they think of your name, what do you want them to think of? Do you want them to think of you as a respectful person, a powerful person, an excellent leader? Or do you want them to think of you as rude or a bad person or whatever it is? So you want to know what you want them to think of you as you're gone, because that will be your legacy. So before you can leave a good legacy, you have to know what legacy it is you want to leave. So how do you want people to remember you? Number two, writing this down, live the legacy you want to leave. Live the legacy you want to leave. 2 more times. Live the legacy you want to leave. And last time, live the legacy you want to leave. In other words, if I want people to remember me as a helpful, respectful, positive person, then I actually have to be a respectful, positive, helpful person. Because if I want them to remember me like this, but I do this thing over here, obviously they're not going to remember me for this. So if I want them to remember me as respectful, but I don't ever show anyone respect and I'm rude, they're going to remember me as not respectful and rude because that's what I was actually showing them. So if you want to live a specific legacy, you have to live that legacy or actually do those things you want people to remember you by. Number three is choose who will carry on your legacy. Choose who will carry on your legacy. Choose who will carry on your legacy. So for this one, we might not understand this one as well yet as we will in the future. But in other words, in a leadership position, again, you are measured by your legacy or your succession, who takes over when you are gone. So you want to make sure you're choosing someone who has the same appreciation of values or for the values that you have. So you can leave somebody with that strong succession behind you. So somebody who's going to work hard just like you. Somebody who's going to be respectful just like you. Someone who's going to be dedicated just like you. So you're picking someone with those strong qualities that you want to leave the people behind with. So you want to choose who it is you're going to pass your leadership role on to. And then number four, make sure you pass the baton. Make sure you pass the baton. Baton being B-A-T-O-N. Baton. Make sure you pass the baton. Make sure you're sitting up for me and not rolling around on the mat. Yeah. There you go. All right, number 4, make sure you pass on the baton. So in other words, we know what our legacy is. We know what we want people to remember us by. We want to be remembered as that respectful, helpful, positive person. And we know that to be remembered by that thing, I actually have to live that way or be that way. So I actually have to be a respectful, helpful, positive person if I want people to remember me that way. I've chosen somebody that I trust or a student or whatever it is that is going to have those same qualities or work just as hard or have the same goals for the people around us as a strong leader should. And now I've come to the end. So 4, I just need to pass the baton. meaning that I can't hog all the leadership and do everything all myself. If I really want that person to be a good leader, I have to be comfortable enough to actually let that person lead. So I have to pass my leadership on to the people below me. So in other words, a leader who never gives up any power isn't a confident leader because they're scared that they're going to be outdone. So you have to be confident enough in your leadership ability to be able to pass it on to somebody below you or pass it on to the next person who's going to take over. Now, those last two we aren't necessarily ready for or necessarily thinking about yet. But for you guys, the first two, you should know what it is you want people to think of you as. Do you want to be known as the bratty kid or the rude kid or the disrespectful kid? So you got to think of how you want people to remember you. And when you know how you want people to remember you or look to you as, you need to actually act like that. So in other words, the best style of leadership is to lead by example. So you have to be demonstrating what it is you want other people to look up to. Other than that, that is all we got through. So again, make sure you're always showing respect and you're always leading by example. Now, since you're stuck at home, it's a really good chance to get to show your respect or practice showing it, especially because you're stuck at home with your parents who have to do a lot of work for you guys. So you should at least be making sure you're showing respect to them in return. Other than that, that is it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and raise your hand. If not, you guys are good to log off. Well done, everybody. Yes.
No, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello. What is your question, ma'am?
I'm just making sure I'm doing the correct email.
Yes, ma'am. What's the email you're using?
Sorry.
You're okay.
Where'd it go? My MHK Thornton Comp2 at gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. If you didn't hear
Okay.
Mr. Burton.
Perfect.
Awesome. Alrighty, guys. You are good to go.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Black belts, you have 5 minutes left before we start. So obviously, do the responsible thing. Start doing backflips, round offs, 540s, running backflips off of walls. You know, whatever it is you need to do to warm yourselves up. You guys got 5 more minutes before we get started. So, what have you been making them do since they could do their self-defense stuff?
I've just been doing like one-on-one sparring class for them. As much as, well, there was a lot less of them last week.